Have you ever wondered if God really sees you when you're overwhelmed? You see, I just moved for the third time this year. So that means I'm in this new place. I see unfamiliar faces. There's new stores that I need to go to, new routines I need to establish. But one of the things that I always have for me to help stabilize and ground myself is I go to the gym. So I go to this gym and frankly, it's not the best. See, most gyms now, they're open layout, they're an open floor gym, but this one has, instead of one big room, it's all these small little rooms, windowless and musty and really cramped and crowded. And I'm working out and I'm doing some pull-ups, and I take these moments of rest, and without headphones, I'm thinking, I'm just noticing how overwhelmed I'm feeling in this moment. This moment where I'm thinking about how I have no one that I know here that I want to be friends with, right? So I need to make some new friends. And I'm looking around this gym and I'm seeing old retired people or soon retired people doing their workouts and grunting and groaning and having these conversations that are quite depressing if they're talking about injuries or whatnot. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, wow, I feel so overwhelmed right now. Is there moments where you feel overwhelmed like I just described? See, while I was in the gym and feeling this feeling of being overwhelmed or feeling low, feeling down, it reminded me of this show I'm watching, a scene in it. I'm watching The Chosen right now. It's a biblical TV series. And it made me think about a specific scene in season 2, episode 2. And it shows, or this episode depicts how Jesus talked to a stonemason or an architect named Nathaniel. You see, the episode begins where Nathaniel is working as a stonemason on this Roman job. He's a Israelite, he's a Jew, working on this Roman job. And this section of this, I don't know what he was even building, this castle, if you will, collapses. And it's his fault, and it kills people. So naturally he gets fired. And he's feeling all overwhelmed about this. He's feeling depressed because he's like, I thought the Lord sent me to be an architect, to build synagogues. And now I just got fired from this job. No one's ever gonna hire me again. And he goes to this fig tree out in the middle of nowhere. And he's sitting under it. And he's crying out to the Lord. And he asks that the Lord gives him a response. He says to God, out of all the times respond to me, please do it now. And now we can switch to the scripture to finish this story. So he's sitting under the fig tree. He's crying out. He burns his blueprints. He's in a really crappy mood. And he goes home. And it happened to be that the city that Nathaniel was residing in is Galilee. And it happened to be that Jesus had just gone to Galilee and told Nathaniel's friend Philip to follow him. So now Jesus is connected to Nathaniel by Philip. And Philip tells Nathaniel, he says, we have found him of whom Moses in the law and also the prophets wrote, Jesus of Nazareth, the son of Joseph. Nathaniel, this Jewish stonemason architect, said to him, can anything good come out of Nazareth? Philip said to him, come and see. And when Jesus saw Nathanael, so Philip connects Jesus and Nathanael, Jesus said to him, behold, an Israelite indeed, in whom there's no deceit. And Nathanael questioned Jesus. He says, how do you know me? And this is the response. This is what I want us to focus on. He says, before Philip called you, when you were under the fig tree, I saw you. Wow, I've just been really, really overwhelmed this week, and I've been thinking about that scene in this show, and I've been thinking about this verse all week long. Another time, just a couple days ago, I was in Costco. One of my things is I need to eat healthy. Naturally eating healthy, buying things like salmon and grass-fed ground beef and all these berries, it gets expensive. And it gets expensive, and I'm in Costco, I'm trying to save some money by buying in bulk, and I'm going through and I'm adding only the essentials to my cart, and I'm walking around and I know it's about to be more, the price of all these groceries is going to be more than I want to spend, and I feel so overwhelmed. I'm in Costco and I'm looking around at all these adults, all these people older than me with families, and they drive nicer cars than me, and I'm looking at them and I'm saying, wow, it must be so nice. These people seem so much more established than me. They have no clue what I'm going through. And I get to check out, I'm doing the self-checkout one by one. I scan these items and I'm thinking to myself, this is gonna be more than $100, it's gonna be way more than I wanna spend. And I finish the transaction, it's $134. And again, I feel overwhelmed. I say, is this really worth it? Just like Nathaniel thought when he failed and that stone collapsed, he said, is this even my purpose? To be a stonemason, to be an architect. I thought the same thing about buying these healthy foods. Why am I trying to be above average? Why am I trying to eat healthy? Is this even worth it? The reason why I bring up these specific stories is not to share some random little facts about me, but it's to show you that in both these moments, in all the other ones that I've had, and all the other moments where you felt overwhelmed, Jesus was there right next to you. Jesus was there in the gym with me, and he was there in the grocery store aisle with me. Just like he was right at that fig tree with Nathaniel. So what does this mean for us? What should we do with this information? Oh, Jesus is watching us. God's watching us. God knows our pain. It's very, very valuable to know that, to understand that. See, what I've done in these moments where I was in the gym and where I was at Costco, and I noticed I was feeling overwhelmed. I noticed I was feeling this pressure. I'm feeling the pressure of the money. I'm feeling the pressure of trying to be this person that I feel called to be. I feel overwhelmed. I know that God knows my pains. He knows my concerns. And I put my faith in him. I lean on him. I put the burdens of the bills, I put the burdens of being alone in this new place, in this unfamiliar place, I put it on him. I know he knows what I'm going through. I know he sees me. I know he saw me in the gym. He saw me in Costco. And he sees me right now. So pray, talk to him, ask that he lifts those burdens, involve him in these pains, in these adventures that you're going on where you don't know where he's taking you. Understand that he has a plan, put faith in him, and talk to him about it. Open up to him about it. Read the Word. This is one of the most valuable books out there because it has every solution to every problem that us as human beings have. It's all in one book. He knows the bills. He knows the pressure that you have in life. He knows all those thoughts that you have in your mind that you don't say to one random person. You don't say, I'm feeling lonely right now, I'm feeling overwhelmed. He knows. And he's not distant. Like I said, he's in the gym. He's in the grocery store. He's at the fig tree. And he sees it all. Take some time, talk to God, talk to Jesus about what's causing you to be overwhelmed. Ask that He takes that feeling of being overwhelmed away from you, and He will do just that. With that being said, I hope you all have a blessed day.